They control vast fortunes, own private islands, and live in unimaginable luxury. But some of the world's richest women lead surprisingly low-key lives. Today, we're diving into the jaw-dropping lifestyles of the top 10 wealthiest women in the world. From palaces and priceless art collections to billionaires who shockingly refuse to splurge. Who secretly owns a castle in the French countryside? Who refuses to fly private despite being worth billions? And who went from divorced housewife to one of the richest people on the planet? Let's find out. Number 10. Gina Rinehart, the Australian mining queen with a ranch empire first up. Worth over $30 billion, Rinehart made her fortune in iron ore mining. But she doesn't just own mines. She also owns millions of acres of cattle ranches, making her one of the biggest landowners in the world. Her lifestyle? Think private jets, exclusive beach resorts, and enough land to fit a small country. Yet despite her wealth, she rarely makes flashy public appearances. Her luxury is all about power, not glitz. But here's the catch. She's notoriously ruthless, even fighting her own children in court over control of the family fortune. Talk about high-stakes family drama. Number 9. Iris Fontbona, the Chilean billionaire who stays out of the spotlight. Iris Fontbona, the wealthiest woman in Latin America, controls a massive mining and beverage empire worth over $25 billion. But unlike most billionaires, she's rarely seen in public. Her luxury is quiet and understated. Though she owns multiple mansions across Chile, Europe, and the US, she's known for avoiding the media like the plague. Her biggest indulgence? A private Mediterranean estate where she disappears for months at a time. While other billionaires flaunt their wealth, Fontbona prefers total secrecy. Number 8. Abigail Johnson, the Wall Street heiress who keeps it low-key. As the CEO of Fidelity Investments, Abigail Johnson controls over $4.5 trillion in assets and is worth $30 billion. But despite being one of the most powerful women in finance, she's not your typical extravagant billionaire. Her lifestyle? Surprisingly modest. No over-the-top shopping sprees, no private island. She still works a full-time job running Fidelity and lives in a relatively normal, for a billionaire, Boston mansion. She's the opposite of flashy. In a world of Ferraris and yachts, she prefers spreadsheets and boardrooms. Number 7. Mackenzie Scott, the billionaire who gives it all away. Once married to Jeff Bezos, Mackenzie Scott walked away from their divorce with $35 billion. But instead of spending it, she's been giving it away at record speed. She's already donated over $14 billion to charities worldwide, often making massive donations without even announcing them. Unlike other billionaires who build vanity charities with their names on them, Mackenzie's approach is simple. Sign the check and move on. Her luxury? Not yachts or mansions, but radical generosity. Ironically, the richest woman in tech may one day be the poorest. By choice. Number 6. Susanne Klatten. Worth $30 billion, is Germany's richest woman and heir to the BMW empire. But unlike most billionaires, she goes to extreme lengths to stay out of the public eye. Despite owning mega mansions across Europe and a fleet of rare BMWs, she rarely appears in public and once used a fake identity to avoid being recognized as a billionaire. Her most surprising secret? She survived an attempted blackmail scheme where a man pretended to fall in love with her just to steal her fortune. Clearly, being a billionaire isn't always glamorous. Number 5. Jacqueline Mars, the billionaire who eats candy for a living. Jacqueline Mars is worth $38 billion and literally owns M&M's, Snickers, and Skittles. Her lifestyle? Ultra-private, ultra-classic. She lives in a massive estate in Virginia and is a major patron of the arts, quietly collecting rare sculptures and paintings. While most billionaires flaunt their power, Jacqueline prefers to stay behind the scenes, proving that sometimes the wealthiest people are the ones you hear about the least. Number 4. Yang Huiyan, the youngest real estate billionaire. Yang Huiyan inherited China's largest real estate empire and became a billionaire overnight. Worth $30 billion plus, she owns entire cities of luxury properties. But unlike flashy Western billionaires, she's barely ever seen in public and avoids extravagant spending sprees. Her most ironic move? Despite being one of the biggest real estate moguls, she rarely gives interviews or even attends public events. It's almost like she's too busy owning half of China's real estate to care about fame. Number 3. Julia Koch, the new queen of conservative wealth. After the passing of David Koch, his widow Julia Koch inherited a fortune worth over $60 billion. Her lifestyle? Quiet, conservative, and ultra-luxurious. She owns multiple mansions, including an $80 million apartment in Manhattan and a palatial estate in Palm Beach. But unlike younger billionaires, she avoids social media and flashy spending. Instead, she focuses on running the family's high-powered political and philanthropic network. Her wealth may be staggering, but she's the definition of old money discretion. Number 2. Alice Walton, the billionaire art collector. As the heir to the Walmart fortune, Alice Walton is worth over $70 billion, but don't expect to see her running the family business. Instead of retail, her true passion is art. She's spent hundreds of millions building the Crystal Bridges Museum, one of the most stunning art museums in the US. Her lifestyle? A mix of quiet ranch life and high-end art dealings. Unlike her Walmart-loving family, Alice prefers Monet paintings to mega-marts. Number 1. Francoise Bettencourt Meyers, the world's richest woman. And finally, at number 1, we have Francoise Bettencourt Meyers, the L'Oreal heiress worth $90 billion. Her lifestyle? A blend of old-world European luxury and modern power. She owns castles in France, a priceless art collection, and a family empire that's been around for over a century. Unlike flashy billionaires, she keeps her wealth elegant and understated, except when it comes to rare art and historic properties. The biggest irony? Despite running a beauty empire, she rarely appears in public and avoids the spotlight. So, which billionaire's lifestyle surprised you the most? The art-collecting Walmart heiress? The BMW queen who hides her identity? Or the mining mogul who owns half of Australia? Let us know in the comments.